I'm recording.
What you doing, guys? Jordan here again, and today I'm going to be doing another video of the Yamaha PSR e413 keyboard. Bear in mind I haven't even got myself ready for this video yet, but I'm also keeping an eye on my computer as well, as I believe you could probably be hearing its fans whirring away because it's been doing a lot of weird stuff lately. But nothing too weird. I just need to move this keyboard out of the way because I've got so many keyboards, as you know. Now I need room to have the keyboard spread out, so I stand it up here. This is my Freedom KB668 I'm trying to clear out, so that it doesn't cause an obstruction when I'm playing the keyboard. And here we have it, the Yamaha PSR E413. Let's just get this window open to let a bit of the sunshine in. It's always nice to have the sun in before doing a keyboard presentation. As most of you know, I've done countless videos of the PSR E413, but those who are new to my channel, my name is Jordan Livesey. I'm a musician from Lancashire, and I do keyboard reviews of a range of some of the low-end range of keyboards, like the PSR E413 that I'm standing in front of now. Let's just turn it on and give it a whiz. So, what can it do? Well, a whole lot of interesting things. One of the main features you'll discover is the amazing piano sound. I do love the speakers on this as well. They are really, really compact. So I don't see why no one can learn keyboard on this because it's perfect for stuff like that. But if you don't count this keyboard next to me, the PSR260, which is also good for learning piano on. But this is a high-end keyboard we're looking at, not some child's beginner keyboard like this one, the PSR195. Anyway, let's just take a look at some sounds that I probably didn't show in earlier videos. I know I've shown off the saxophones, but let's just listen to those again because they're really expressive. Although you probably may not be able to hear it because of how terrible my camera sounds. Well, then again, you can blame the manufacturers of the laptop I'm filming from. Anyway, we also have the alto sax demo. No, it's not. Sweet soprano sax, and I personally love this instrument. I'm sure someone like Vintage Passion MBG TK7 will know which keyboard this saxophone voice came from. The sweet soprano saxophone. But I got this keyboard brand new, so it was really, really nice to get it. And also, I got a discount on this keyboard. I'll tell you the story of how I got it. It was my birthday the week before, so I got a load of money and decided to buy a really interesting keyboard with it. I had at least I had at least £110, which wasn't enough for this keyboard. No, it wasn't, because this keyboard costs £170. Sorry about that. That was my Windows XP machine connecting to the internet. Yes, I am using a Windows XP machine, if you rightly heard me, because Sight and Sound Technology, the distributors of the Braille Sense, which is the Windows XP machine I'm using.
7 p.m.
And there you have it, you just heard it tell you the...
No notification from Google Chrome. Hourly time announcement. Google Chrome April 11th, 2019 window.
time followed by Google Chrome. Well, basically, I'm not going to go into too much detail about the Braille sense, but please know that it has built-in malware. There's no way you can remove it. Anyway, back to what I was saying before. Yeah, so this keyboard is 170 pounds brand new. That's how much they cost. But there's a music store in Blackburn, not so far from where I live, called Reedy's Home of Music. Okay, I've heard you. That you really want to check out because they've got so many good offers on. Which is where I got this keyboard from for an amazing discount.
1801.
I think we paid at least $165 for it. That was a lot better than the original price though. Plus it still comes with the Yamaha warranty as well. But it doesn't matter if any of the control knobs come off on them though, because they can easily fix and you can easily get replacements. I mean, I'm missing a control knob, but I'm not bothered. I just want to use this keyboard for the thing I like best, and that's just to mess about with. Let's go to another one of the sweet voices. Oh, here we go, the sweet flute. This is on a lot of the XG models if you were a Yamaha keyboard owner back in 1997 onwards. I'm going to have to reset the keyboard, sorry about that, so you can hear it. Trick to resetting a Yamaha keyboard: turn the keyboard off and then hold down the last white key, and your keyboard should be on its factory settings. Now I need to go all the way back to the sweet flute and show you what makes it unique, because I keep forgetting to always make sure my settings are adjusted. In fact, when I got this keyboard, it didn't even have there was no touch response enabled on it. Here we go. Now you're about to really hear what this flute sound is capable of doing. That's from one of the songs, by the way. You want to know what that song is? It's basically the one of the songs used in the main factory demos. There's all sorts of fun to have with this keyboard. But since I'm in synth territory, I'm going to turn on the really special thing, the arpeggiator, for those who have not even seen a PSR e413 before. For each sound, there's an arpeggiator for each one, and there is one for each rhythm as well. So if I was to change a synth, like this one, turn on the arpeggiator. Personally, I don't like that one. Crystal. Now I'm interested to see what results I get from that. Yeah, that's not too bad, I suppose. I suppose you could use that for effects. Brightness. Recently, Yamaha introduced this into their low-end keyboards, the PSR e413 in particular, which, well, wasn't really meant to have that feature because it was designed for keyboards as high-end as this one. We really start to see the XG MIDI kick into this keyboard. Interestingly enough, I have still got a USB cable inserted into this keyboard for some reason, because I've been trying to use a trying to get a driver installed on my computer, but obviously I'm not an administrator, so I can't do that, which is really bugging me because it's really prohibiting me using this keyboard to its full potential, and that's the reason I got the keyboard in the first place. I just feel like I've wasted that money because of the fact that I don't have the software to do it, and the fact that my computer doesn't even let me install the software anyway. But it was well worth the paying for because I've got a good keyboard and I love it. I'm gonna move away from the voices. Oh, there's a bit of dust on here. I'm gonna have to clean that down after the video. Just noticed that. Oh, probably from. Oh, this is interesting. Normally on the lot of Yamaha keyboards, the vibraphone sounds terrible, but this sounds like a really cool one. I don't know whether that's being controlled by the control knobs. And by the way, I've got the second one on its highest setting. But interestingly enough, the marimba sounds as good as always. Now, this is way better than the first keyboard in its range, the PSR e413. But the PSR e403 wasn't the very first keyboard in its range. The very first keyboard in the PSR E range was in fact the PSR e203, which was released in 2005. And this was released in 2007. But yeah, I got this brand new in 2018. Anyway. That's enough messing about. Let's mess with some rhythms. I'm just gonna show you some rhythms now. So enjoy. Oh, I also forgot to mention that this keyboard has a wheel as well, but I'll probably mention that in other videos. Let's listen to some more rhythms. Let's go to one of my favourites. I love this one. Anyone knows the name of that style, tell me now, because I can't even see the keyboard's display, as most of you know. But if you own any of the keyboards in the PSR E4 line, apart from the E403, or any of the keyboards higher than this one, you're likely going to have that rhythm, because Yamaha basically wanted all the rhythms that were on the E series back then to be on their high-end E models, like this one. I'm not going to show all the rhythms, I'm going to show you some of them, because of course my camera won't be able to show all the rhythms, especially with how terrible its recording quality is. I would have been much better with my original camera, had the administrator not disabled it. And when I talk about that, is I can't set my default save location to the USB drive, which is why I installed one on Chrome. Anyway, that was changing the subject. Those are some of the rhythms of the E413. Well, I'm getting a bit stuck. Tongue twisters. So I know I showed pretty much a lot of songs, and if you watch my review on Gear Facts, Glenn Masterman's channel, you will recall I showed off some songs because I have often, before I was able to upload videos to YouTube, I did some guest reviews on another channel. So yeah. Anyway, that was the PSR e413. My bad keyboard starters. So now's a big discussion. Would I recommend you get the E413 in 2019? Well, personally, if you're tight on a budget, I'd definitely recommend you get one. But since there are a lot of really cool Yamaha keyboards out there, you're probably wondering which one's good for you. Well, if you're starting with a synth, then I'd definitely recommend the E413. But if you want to upgrade, don't skip the others. Just skip the others and get the E463 after you've finished with your E413, because you'll have a lot more fun with the E463, and you've got a USB pen drive input, which is really nice. And I personally need that because I can't use the E413 with the PC. Anyway, this is Jordan Livesey signing off saying have a good day, everyone.